partnership is enabling development stakeholders to focus on effectiveness and cooperation. The 10 indicators of progress agreed at Busan will be viewed through 4 principles, the second 2 of which are results focus and transparency. The purpose of the principles is clear. There is evidence that they work. They improve outcomes, they increase efficiency, and ensure every peso, rupee, or yuan is spent efficiently.
Results are important because everything we do should improve the lives of somebody in a sustainable way. And lasting change for people is what we're about. And if we forget that, we're not doing our job.
But a focus on results is just one part of the GPEDC equation. Transparency is about sharing information. It allows effective planning, it means we can learn from what we do, and it builds trust.
Where we think transparency is important is that it opens up government. It makes government and citizens much more related to each other. And then I think what you have then is a much more healthy and responsive society.
It is not always straightforward to link the benefits of transparency to outcomes and results. But in 2013, we came some way towards understanding how inextricably linked they are. When the typhoon came, Tacloban in the Philippines was a busy, bustling port. But what happened changed everything. There was chaos across the country, with over 6,000 people dead and many more suffering, hungry, and homeless. The humanitarian effort started straight away. Food, shelter, water, medicine, even big ships full of supplies. It was vital the aid could be coordinated. Memories of Haiti's earthquake were still fresh. In Haiti in 2010, the aid was uncoordinated and opaque. There was no clarity in planning, and many development attempts failed, wasting valuable resources. Less than 10% of the aid was channeled through Haitian organizations. In the Philippines, it was clear that the islands needed to be the architects of their own recovery.
Developing any response and approach with those who will be effective is critical, ensuring that they will take it forward and they are invested in whatever the outcomes is that you're trying to achieve.
The Philippines could only take control of the recovery if there was aid transparency. But when they reached out to IATI, the data was not there. Not enough donors were publishing their support.
So what happened in the Philippines is your absolute proof that there are recipient countries who want that information. And when the Philippines government tried to find information on what money was coming in, they found it very difficult.
Undeterred, in just 10 days, a new country-specific transparency hub was created, FAITH. With FAITH, in the chaos following Haiyan, less aid was wasted. Fewer measures were duplicated, more lives were saved because of effective coordination. And piece by piece, Filipinos are using that support in the rebuilding of their country. The president of the Philippines said, "Ultimately, FAITH is more than a hub of information. It is an expression of appreciation for the kindness of those who stand in solidarity with our countrymen. And it is a continuation of our promise to the Filipino people. We are here only to serve you." Transparency and results focus work, but we need to step up to the mark.
The aid agencies need to set that example, and they made this promise in Busan. They said that they would publish all their information to IATI by the end of 2015. The clock is ticking. 2015 is very soon. If they don't act now, they won't meet that deadline. And if they don't meet that deadline, it will be harder to persuade anybody else to be transparent.
But now there is a new tool which could help take transparency to the next level and make those who don't publish accountable. D-Portal is a new, customizable open-source development tracker aimed at ministries, parliamentarians, and civil society who can use it to track where resources come from and go to. Underpinned by principles of improving transparency to achieve results, it will be invaluable for effective future planning, exposing gaps in development provision, and highlighting unequal distribution. It is hoped that making this data available for all, from citizen to chairman to chancellor, will put transparency and results, the keys to effectiveness and efficiency, in the hands of the global population. Since 2003, when Ethiopia instituted its healthcare extension program, remarkable changes have been made. Malaria deaths have halved, HIV treatment has shot up, and there has been a year-on-year increase in the number of fully vaccinated children, results that Ethiopia can be rightly proud of.
Measuring results is an essential component of the cause and effect. So the cause is the money, and then the effect is the program and what you do as a result of it.
Pharmaceuticals company GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK, wanted to invest profits back into the community.
The 20% is actually a very exciting program for most of us in the commercial world because it's something where we are appreciating what the company has done to give back to the community.
By working in partnership with the government and African NGO AMREF, GSK helped fund the training of more healthcare extension workers, and by focusing on this as an outcome, provided real results.
Before AMREF came to South Omo, more than 70% of the mothers deliver at home without any assistance. But after AMREF's intervention, 2 years AMREF intervention, this has reduced to 50% and only half of the mothers are delivering at home. So we reduce the maternal mortality and also the neonatal mortality because of these interventions.
By reinvesting their profits in that and then strengthening the infrastructure within the country, there's obviously long-term benefit for GSK, but equally the country benefits as a result of the growth and strength of infrastructure. It's not just about training the health workers, it's about ensuring there's an infrastructure in place, so beyond the life of the project, more health extension workers can be trained.
By following the principles established by the GPEDC, every naira, dollar, yuan, pound and peso can be used more efficiently to stimulate yet more effective development. Results and transparency are two principles we must strive for, and leading by example, pave the way for others. Our colleagues, compatriots, neighbors, collaborators and cooperators can build a world which is stronger, more resilient and plentiful.